So do you remember the very first story for the Progress?
It wasn't a story, it was a photograph.
Mm-hmm.
I think they trusted that I could hold a camera and click. And
I thought
think
I
it
remembered
was
you taking pictures.
Students of the Month, and
Mm-hmm.
I had them lined up terribly. They were just tall and short, and just, I probably have a copy of that somewhere just because it was the first thing that I had in the Progress. But, oh man, that was so bad. But it was a rather humble beginning. I will say, I do remember the first story I did when I was stringing for the Tulsa World in the 80s. Since I was at Tahlequah, I was the Cherokee Nation,
Okay.
not liaison, but I covered a lot of stories for the Cherokee Nation. And because of that, I got to meet Wilma Mankiller
Oh, wow.
several times. Great lady. I mean, I feel, for people that never met her, I wish they could have had the chance. I mean, as great a chief as she was, just as intelligent and generous, and you know, I was a college student. She couldn't have thought I was very high on the food chain, but she made the time to give me the information that I needed. The first story that I wrote, I was covering some fundraiser in Wagner, and Tony Casillas was the guest speaker at that event. I got to meet him. Huge man.
Yeah.
And I thought it was pretty cool at the time. I had no idea who he was then,
Yeah.
and I understand, had a fairly
Huge.
good career after that,
Yes,
too.
yeah. Played a big role in OU's success back in the day. So,
Yeah.
so good to know.